Hello and welcome back to Seconds Out. My name is Eamon Khan. Happy to be speaking to Otto Wallin, who is over in America at the moment, preparing for a fight in the future. Otto, how you doing, sir?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, again, all the better for speaking to you. This has been in the works for a while. It's a little bit of a shame that you have to be speaking about the negative first. In terms of Dillian Whyte, who's tested positive for performance-enhancing substances. Dillian Whyte once going to be a potential opponent of yours, was scheduled but didn't happen. What was your reaction to seeing that news, Otto?
I would say disappointing and not surprising, to be honest. Can't really jump to conclusions, but at the same time, it's just very suspicious if it happens 3 times. It'll be interesting to hear which substance it is, but yeah, that's where I'm at.
Yeah, in terms of, I don't know if you've seen Dillian Whyte's response or statement. He's kind of said he's innocent and is looking to prove himself innocent. When a fighter tests positive, numerous times in their career, do you feel boxing fans or boxers can kind of accept that someone is innocent, whether they prove it or not?
Well, if he can prove it, that much better. You need to be very, very careful with what you eat and what you have in your supplements or whatever. You have to be very careful. And I've never been caught, and I'm always, careful. I'm, pretty basic. I buy protein powder and supplements from good brands, and I don't take any shaded pre-workouts or anything. And I've never been caught, so you got to start wondering what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Otto, if he is found to not be cleared and found to have been cheating, of course, Dillian has the opportunity to prove that he's innocent. But if he's found to be cheating, what should happen to him?
Well, he shouldn't fight again. I think it's simple as that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I would ask you, like, you were obviously in the line to be fighting him. In the future, if he was cleared and the opportunity to rise to fight him came again, would you still take on the fight?
I think it depends. I mean, if he's cleared, then he's cleared. It's it is what it is. Then I'd be open to fight him, to be honest. I mean, I don't think he's great, and he's on his way out now, I think. And yeah, I will fight him. But if he's guilty here, then I don't know. I will reconsider it.
Now, are you expecting a call from your mobile after maybe this Zoom call to be taking on or replacing Dillian Whyte against Anthony Joshua next weekend?
I'm not expecting it. I'm open for it. I would love to do it, but I'm having a hard time seeing they will pick a southpaw at this time, just 1 week out. But at the same time, there's not that many guys. A lot of people are locked up. Fury, Usyk, Joyce, Shang, Hergovich. A lot of people already have fights, and there's not that many names out there. So I'd be happy to get the call, but I'm not expecting it.
If you were to get the call, would you take the opportunity?
Yeah, of course. We would have to speak about the terms first, but I'm open for it.
Just let's play with that for a minute. If you take that opportunity on short notice, how much are you handicapped to not essentially be the best version of yourself because of the lack of time?
I think that I'm in good shape already. I'm training. I'm hoping to fight in September. We're in negotiations for a fight in September, and I'm always in the gym anyway. So I think I'm in a good position. Could have used some time, of course, to have more sparring about with people like Joshua. Of course, that would have helped. But all in all, I'm in pretty good shape, anyways.
There are whispers right now of Derek Chisora taking the fight. What do you think about a potential Joshua versus Chisora fight?
That would be... I mean, I don't want to see Chisora get beat up again. I think that Chisora would really take a beating with Joshua, most likely, and get knocked out. And I think that's not good for him. I honestly would rather see Gerald Washington get the fight, Chisora fight somebody else. I mean, I also think that Gerald Washington probably get knocked out, but Chisora with his last fights, hasn't been great. So he really needs to do some real thinking before taking a fight like that.
Another fighter that's thrown his hat into the ring is Andy Ruiz, looking to settle a score because they're at 1-1 right now. A fight you'd want to see?
Yeah, I mean, I take it. I mean, It's not maybe the most appealing fight, I think, but I think probably a good fight, but I'm not sure that I would be too enthusiastic for it.
Let's bring this back to you, Otto. Look, you're looking to get something inked on the dotted line for September. Are we expecting a big fight for you?
Yeah, it's pretty big. Pretty big name, I would say. And it would be an interesting fight, and it would leave me in a very good position.
You've got a lot of goodwill in this country in terms of your effort against Tyson Fury. And a lot of people say, look, if it was another night, if it was another referee, you'd be getting the win on that night. First of all, do you feel the goodwill from the UK fans who saw your performance against Tyson Fury and want to see you do well in the sport?
I actually do. I get a lot of support from the UK, and it's pretty obvious that that fight made an impression on the UK fans. So it's a little bit too bad that I haven't been able to capitalize on it too much. These last few years, I've been having a really hard time to get good fights, but I think that change is coming now for me, and there's some really good things happening for me. So I'm excited. I think that everything is going to work out, starting with this fight in September.
In your own words, why do you think it's been hard for you to get fights?
I think it's a mix of things. I'm considered probably a high risk, low reward kind of guy. Also, it's hard when the boxing business is not that easy. So I've been fighting for a promoter that doesn't have a big TV deal. So that makes it hard for everyone. And none of the big promoters will go out their way to help me, really. So, and that's what you need. You need people that have good contacts and they have TV deals that can make things happen.
With that said, how long do you think it will be before you get back to that top of the sport, the likes of Tyson Fury and others?
I don't think I'm that far away, to be honest. I think that, if I can have one or two really good fights, then I think I'll be up there. And I already showed that I'm more than capable of performing at the highest level. So I don't think I'm that far away.
Couple of final things from me, Otto, and I'll let you go. I want to get your thoughts on Usyk versus Dubois. A lot of people saying it's a hard chance for Dubois to get the victory. He can get it, but he has to land, and that's a tough task on Usyk.
That is a tough task, but he's a big puncher, so he's going to have a puncher's chance. Usyk, of course, is going to be the favorite. He's a very good boxer. He looked great with Joshua. He didn't look that good with Chisora, to be honest. So it's all about styles, and if Dubois can really put it on him and bully him, then I think he can have a chance. And
final thing I want to you touched on, your old friend Tyson Fury is taking on not someone in the WBC heavyweight rankings, but an exhibition, it seems, against Francis Ngannou. A fight as a boxing fan and a boxer. Are you happy with that?
Is it an exhibition?
Well, we don't know. Maybe it's a fight, maybe it's an exhibition, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it is. I mean, it's kind of frustrating for us. I read an article with Joshua saying that it's frustrating for people that are waiting in line, and it really is. I mean, you want the heavyweight champion to defend his title, and he's not doing that. He says that he's trying to fight everyone, but that's simply not true. I think everybody knows that, but I understand why he's doing it. He's getting probably paid a lot of money to have a somewhat easy fight, and yeah, but it's. I would have liked to see him defended against somebody in the rankings.
Otto, I'll leave the final word with you. What can people expect to see from you when you step back into the ring in September?
They can expect a really good performance, and I'm hoping to really put my name up there and show that I'm on a very high level in boxing, and now is finally my time is coming.
Can't wait to see that, Otto. Looking forward to seeing you back in the ring. Thank you for speaking to Seconds Out. We'll speak again soon.